and welcome to Systems from Scratch. In the previous videos we installed qBittorrent and Radarr to automate movie downloads. But right now it doesn't know where the movies are. So what we're going to do now is install Prowlarr. Firstly, open Docker Desktop. Once you're ready, just search for Prowlarr. Prowlarr. Once you're ready, we're going to download the Linux server Prowlarr, the latest version. Click Run to download it and it'll automatically open once it's ready. Once completed, click Optional Settings. For the container name, we're just going to call this Prowlarr. For the host port, I'm going to do this 9696, which is the same as what it is on the right. If you already have a container using the same port, you would need to stop that container or change the port number here. Now, same as our previous files, create a new folder in our desktop. Let's just call this Prowlarr. Now, inside Prowlarr, let's create a new folder, got config. You can create all the configs in a separate folder and place it like that if you'd like. I'm just doing this for the ease of the video. You can put this folder wherever you'd like, or even create a volume on Docker Desktop to do this. Once you're done, in the volumes path, just click the three dots, go to your desktop where you created the Prowlarr folder, click Prowlarr, click config. So this is where we're going to save our settings for Prowlarr. We're going to link that to the config folder, so it's just /config. And that's basically all we will need to do for Prowlarr. Just create a folder for our configs to save and link it up to our config section. Once you're done, click Run. You can click out of the search bar to see how it's going here. This may take a minute. Once it's done, I'll get back to you. Alright, perfect. Now, as you can see, it is done now. So what we can do is just we can click here to go to localhost 9696. Now, Prowlarr, Radarr, and Sonarr, they basically have almost the same settings that you'll need to change. So let's just go through this one quickly. So authentication, let's just call this forms logon. For a username, and I'm just going to put Prowlarr for the username and password because it'll be easier to remember for me. You can change the settings as you see fit. Once you're ready, click Save. Once you're in Prowlarr, there is not that many settings that we'll need to change, but let's go through this quickly. Click Settings and click Apps. These are the applications that we are using. So any applications that are using Prowlarr, which is Radarr, which we just installed in our previous video, and Sonarr, we'll need to add it here. So just click the plus, and these are the ones you can download, but we're just going to do Radarr right now. In the next video, we'll do Sonarr. Alright, so once you're here, so for the API key, we'll need to go to Radarr, go to Settings, go to General, scroll down to the bottom, and you'll see the API key here. Just click the copy to copy the API key and go back to Prowlarr. Just paste the API key. If you followed our previous video, you'll know how to get your IP address. So in the Prowlarr server and the Radarr server, we'll just write http:// your IP address with a colon following the port numbers that we selected previously, which will be the default for Prowlarr is 9696 and Radarr 7878. Once you've done that, click Test. And once you see that tick, you're ready to go. Once that's done, click Save. Now that is the only setting you will need to do to get Prowlarr working. To add any other applications to this, just click the plus next to Radarr, click Sonarr or any other system, and fill those details exactly the same as what we did previously. Since we're not doing Sonarr in this video, let's just close out of this and let's just go through a little bit more details. So Prowlarr is set up correctly now. All we need to do now is add indexes. To do this, click the Indexes tab on the top and click Add New Indexes. You can search for any specific indexes you want. Alternatively, you can do what I do here is privacy. We're going to do public. Public are free indexes. Semi-private are ones where you have access to them, but you do need to create an account. So it might ask you for an email address, username and passwords. And private generally are the ones you have to pay for. So for me, I just click public, and you can select a category if you want to select a category. or you can just search for what's available. For language, I select all of the English checkboxes so I can get any English items I'd like. Now here you'll see all the torrents, where they're coming from, the description, language, and what they have. So for example, 1337, that has TV and movies. Those are the things we're more likely to want. Movies for Radarr, Sonarr for TV. So we'll click the torrent, this one here. We'll enable it. You can keep the profile standard. For the base URL, just select any of the options here. So you can select the first one. You can just leave everything as it is. You don't have to change anything. So I leave it as magnet, and then once you're ready, just click test. So you can change all these details here you'd like, but you don't need to. Some of these are not going to work. You're not going to get all of these working. If it doesn't work, that's fine. So as you can see, this one doesn't work. So we'll just skip it. Just click cancel. For this one here, we can get some TV stuff. So let's just add this one as well. So base URL, let's just add this one. And we can just click test. Right. Looks like we're having issues with that one as well. Just click cancel. Click any source, the next one. Some TV shows or anime. Base URL, select that one. Scroll down to the bottom, click test. And again, we have another issue here, which is fine. There is nothing wrong with this. Just keep going until you find something that works for you. Let's just test. Now that one, we got. There's a tick. So that one's working. So we can click save. Now we just added that one to our list. So just keep scrolling down to whatever you'd like. So you can skip a lot of these ones. Go for movies. We've got this one here. Base URL. Test. Click save. Now just go through the whole list and do all the ones that you can. You will have some that will say it's unable to access because it's blocked by Cloudflare protection. We can fix that so it doesn't, but for this video, we're just going to skip this. If you're interested in solving this Cloudflare protection issue, leave me a comment, let me know you want to see it, and I'll create a new video for this. At this meantime, if you have the Cloudflare protection issue, just click cancel. Alright, so once you finish adding them, just click close, and you can see all the ones you've added. So these are the ones I've just added right now. Now, once you've done that, go back to Radarr, and you can go back to indexes. Now, as you can see, we have a whole bunch of indexes on Radarr. This is something we did not add manually. We only added it to Prowlarr. Because we added that API key, it's linking all the indexes from Prowlarr to Radarr. And because Radarr only does movies, it's only going to select indexes that do movies. So it's best to add as much as you can. So go through every single one of them, try to add them in, assuming they have the correct tags of what you want. Add them in, and that way you can see it here. So now you can use it to download anything you'd like. And just like that, Prowlarr is now up and running, and everything is finally starting to connect together. At this point, you've got qBittorrent handling your downloads, Radarr managing your movies, and now Prowlarr powering all of your indexes behind the scenes. But we're not done yet. In the next video, we're setting up Sonarr, and this is where your TV shows come into play. Sonarr works just like Radarr, but for series. It can automatically monitor shows, grab new episodes as they release, and keep your library fully up to date without you lifting a finger. So if you want your entire setup, movies and TV, fully automated, you're not going to want to miss the next step. Make sure you're subscribed to Systems from Scratch. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.